Good morning, fellow Nigerians across the globe. I am George Onibe, and of course, there is one thing we have had in our mind. From the very moment we realized that we are Nigerians, we knew that it's not normal to set your house ablaze just to fault another person. We knew a lot of things was wrong with the system. And we have hoped and believed that somewhere along the line, Nigeria will have credible leaders, responsible citizens who will think in like manner, and that is to create a prosperous nation where there will be peace, prosperity, ultimately tranquility. But this dream, this vision, this desire for a prosperous nation seems to elude all of us. And for those of you who still care and believe in the faith, future, and the hope, I could say aspiration of all the ethnic groups in Nigeria, you want them to survive. You must know this truth. And that is why this morning we are looking at this message I simply titled, Solving Nigerian Problem. It's no longer challenges now, it's a problem. It does not need massaging. It does not need the romancing. We must confront it. A lot of things are going on. From the first agitation to the last agitation. From the first political dispensation to this very current one. We all see the problem clearly, vividly. But we have not been courageous, sincere, or bold enough to confront them. And so somewhere along the line, we want to be accepted. We want people to say, oh, we are good people. And before our very eye, we see moral men become nuisance. And somewhere along the line, we need to call these people to order. There is a man called Shuwore. I used to love him. I used to love his boldness. And I want to believe he meant well for the entire Nigeria. But lately, he's constituting nuisance. And most of you are hypering him. He's part of the problem. But we accept the truth one day. We are not hurting him. If you think he's the best, let them continue. But you as a Nigerian, you follow people like that, you are in trouble. Because majority of them, if they cannot get their own lion's share or supposed full share from the national cake they have stolen, they will fight against the system. Invariably. Whether Nigerian progress, whether Nigerian develop, it's not of any concern to them. These people are scavengers. They want to take it all. A lot of things have been happening. We look at the social media influencers, supposedly. Watch their body language. They don't want to be confrontational. Once you touch them, their page will drop. They will revise it. We've been there. But we rather have a page where you have 10 people that have good head, who can reason, who can endure insult that they have caused themselves, who is ready to accept responsibility, than to have a bunch of lunatics who are telling you, we love you. No. And so ultimately, we don't need your validation. We simply want you to ask yourself the simple truth. Nigeria have problem of political imbalance. How do you solve it? Let's look at it for instance. The Hausa now body language is want to Colombi with the Igbo. They want to align with the Igbos to fight Yoruba. But the reason they have not been able to activate this their mindset, this their agenda, is because they cannot use South or minority as a shield. So the Igbo are gradually waiting, and let's see the South support them or other minorities support them. And then Hausa and Igbo will strike Yoruba. Why is that? Because Yoruba did anything that they have not done before? No. Because somewhere along the line, Yoruba cannot chop it alone. And Yoruba, on the other hand, know the game. So Tinubu balance. And all the area they will attack Tinubu is disarming them. And I hope you know they will return history to school. Tinubu has ordered that Ministry of Education should return history to school. Let me digress. I will use that to appeal to stakeholders in our community to go and review what will be taught in school. Because they removed the history to cover the atrocities of the past. Now, we have exposed all of them. Nothing to hide again. Now, bringing back history. The children of today, in fact, will be following the school curriculum. Anything you are teaching us in history, make sure that is the truth. Because that is where we will align our broadcast in the coming day. But if you tell us the true history of who we are, this will give the information of what we are about to become. We cannot be eagle, and you do the history to make us look like a chicken. We can't progress. We can't be lion, and you give us the history that we are dog. And you tell the dog that they are the lion. There will be political imbalance. There will be this problem. We have the issue of resource control. People died for it. We have the issue of the Bill of Rights. People died for it. We have the issue of people who say they want Biafra. People died for it. All these things have issues that were not confronted, issues that they were romancing. I don't want to offend anybody. Let's not offend anybody. Let us be diplomatic. Let us be machoistic. All those kind mentality. These are a bunch of intellectual dishonest people. You get to a stage in any particular issue, you call a spade a spade. You get to a stage in some issues, you face it, you hold the bull by the horn. And that is the stage where we are. If you see my topic this morning, I titled Very Dark Man. And I titled Igbo Biafra People. Because they're pretending that though they want to be solution to Nigerian problem, and most of you are falling for them. My brother, this is the truth. We talked about crossbreed on the organized crime. Go to social media, you see Ikwere crossbreed, you see Anyoma crossbreed, all these children, our sister born for Igbo people, they're on social media, philosophically re-engineering the mindset of our people. Abo is Igbo, we now speak Igbo. All these are crossbreed. Because no true Agbo man, no true Eka man will come out and tell you that Eka people is Igbo. Except it's a political statement. Except they were saying something different. But in the end of them, they'll be looking at you. What we carry in mind is heavier than what we say in our mouth. Because we'll be watching you. We want to know your father. But I don't blame most of you when your name is Johnson Abraham, Michael Bibi, all those kind of useless names. You think you are metamorphosing. You are helping destroy your race. Look at what it has cost us. And so Igbo Biafra people on social media. Oh, they answer Igbo name. Oh, they answer Igbo name. You must be Igbo. But let's look at it sincerely, holistically. We majorly answer name these days based on the fact that we love how we sound. That is why a Nigerian person will be answering Major Rain, Winifred, a Nigerian man. Some of them don't even know the meaning. Linda. But they love the way it sounds. Now, you can't say they are British people. Over time, 90% of Nigerians answer either Arabic name or English name. It's only few that answer French name. Is it because we are French people? Look at how we are speaking English, a language our ancestors knew nothing about. We were engineered to begin to speak English. I speak English now more than my own language. Is it not amazing that the best English student in the whole world is a Nigerian man, born in the UK? He won the English award. Is it not amazing that this very English, African has modified it? You have Pidgin English, you have broken English. Right there in Bendel State where I come from, we manufacture English. Because when Benin man speak, you will know. When Hausa man speak, you will know. When Yoruba man speak, you will know. When Yoruba man speak, you will know. We manufacture our own English. The owner of the English can't even understand us when we speak their supposed language. Does he now make us to become British people? Because the validation, the Igbo people to recover their lives, speaking Igbo, is this one, is answering Igbo, they are Igbo. Why did Benin not influence them? Because that was not what Benin wanted. Not today, not yesterday, not forever. But then the Catholic Church helped them to recolonize us. Okwema Holy Mary. We are just saying, Holy Mary, Mother of God, Nso Maria, Maria, this one. If you are a person, talk Holy Mary in Eka language. I think you talk it in Igbo language. Now they want to impose Igbo language for you to be speaking. Compulsory language, Igbo language for all the South and all the Southeast. And you think it's okay. Tomorrow now, they're doing what they are doing. Very dark man, don't talk about that. Because he will puncture the ego of Igbo Biafra. Today is for very dark man and Igbo people. And so they're everywhere on social media. Is that the economic problem we are facing in Nigeria? Is it becoming Igbo or not becoming Igbo? Is it responsible for our power grid collapsing? Becoming Igbo or not becoming Igbo? Waiting on our own benefit. Very dark man and Igbo Biafra people. Waiting on our own benefit. But we don't need to massage you. We need to confront you. And that is exactly what we are doing. But we know the work of the crossbreed. Igbo Biafra used them to infiltrate us. But we shall see how long they will be able to sustain this temple. Because when it comes to our value, we are nothing like each other. They sleep with their sisters. We don't do that. They eat their fellow human being. We don't do that. They insult their father. We don't do that. We have king. They don't have. Forget all this photocopy. They will always be fighting over a throne that don't exist. And I don't see anybody come challenge Obi of Agbo, saying, "My family be the king before." They don't do that. Somebody tried to challenge the Oba of Benin, and that was Igbenejo. It was God that saved him. And believe me, Igbenejo did not recover himself again till tomorrow morning. Because there are things we don't do. But Igbo is appointee. One governor enter. You see that idiot Kolo Nandekano. His father is a king. Courtesy of Ojezo Okalo. All the Yahoo people that help Ozus Okalu to become governor of Abia, he made all of them king. So when Nandika says, yes, I'm the king of Afaribeku, why not come assume the throne now or let his brother mount there now? And so our value says it all. And those of you from Anyocha who are saying that, oh, we are Igbo because we are Inuane, all of you crossbreed children. Do you have king? Maybe you have forgotten that in the 80s, in the 90s, until the era of social media, until the Igbo people understand the importance of the monarchy system, they proudly tell all Nigerians, na Igbo Nwezi. Igbo Nwezi. Igbo people proudly tell the world that they don't have king. They boast over it. They pride over it. And then all of a sudden, they now have a king of Igbo in Ghana, king of Igbo in Lagos, king of Igbo in Abo, king of Igbo everywhere. And you that have king, you Anyoma man, Usimili man, Ndukwa man, Anyocha man, you that have king, even before your community exists, you believe you are Igbo. You better destroy your throne. No? You better destroy the palace of Asaba. You better destroy the palace of Ubi of Okpana, Ubi of Agbo, Ubi of Izoma of Owa. All the palace, destroy them. You see, when you address this issue, you don't massage it. So Igbo people will love me. Oh, he's intelligent man, very handsome. Oh, you see they're calling me dirty man, very ugly, uncompleted building. And so because of that, I don't want to be called name. Let me just pretend and say what they will love. What happens to the next generation of our people? Very dark man, don't talk about all this one. I'm coming. You see, the reason I just think that very dark man should be called to order is about gentle Yahoo. He has been doing a lot of things which seem to ignore him. But we are watching their body language because we are the watchmen. Let me explain. Very dark man began to have issue with Igbo people. Saga of Obi Kubana and the rest of it. And somewhere along the line, he ran on the offense. He went to China. He was trying to tell Nigerians to connect Nigerian youth how to do business. Then he wanted to bust Igbo people. Igbo people were targets. We knew. All those markets, they go to hijack in China, in Japan, and across the globe and become sole distributor. Very dark man wanted to blow their cover. But they knew. And they cornered him very fast. The moment that was done, he had a meeting with them. The mission died down. We said, please, very dark man, we want to buy market in China now. Why are you not publishing all those contacts before? Because something went wrong. From there, in moment he came back, he moved into Obogo in Anambra State. He went there and made a publication attacking NAFDAC. Why can you shut down this market? Very dark man. No. It's wrong. If one person carry drug, you should hold the person. You can't shut down the whole market. Igbo people pay money for very dark man to come challenge NAFDAC. Oh, he's a Nigerian leader. People wait thunder go fire on plenty. Make una dey mumu with una children, next generation of una people. Make una dey toy with them. And I look at it and say, wow. I thought very dark man has a very humble background from a very poor family. Does it mean he has not been able to witness people dying because of fake drug? Or does it mean he wants to pretend he does not know that 90% of fake drug in Nigerian market today is peddled by Igbo Biafra people? Does it mean that a market where they sell drug that is supposed to save life, they don't have a system to checkmate those selling fake drug? Let me tell you, most people who go to private hospital don't survive because most of the private hospitals sell fake drug. They don't know. If you go to hospital where they treat you and you recover, those people know the original drug. Most especially now, they have changed the name of all the drugs. Where will NAFDAC start from? This was how Dora Kuchinyeri, a wonderful Igbo woman, started pursuing these Igbo Biafra people. He didn't lock down Yoruba shop market. He didn't lock Hausa shop market. He was on Igbo shop market. How did you people do to her? What happened to her? And what was her crime? She said it before she passed on. Receiving threat later. You want to spoil our market? Check the social media space. There are many places they have busted fake wine, fake food drink, fake drug, fake everything. All of them, 99.9% connected to Igbo Biafra people. Very dark man. If some Nigerian people respect you, you should not have done that. You should not be in a defense. You should not be defending Igbo people. You're supposed to represent Nigeria. And we are all Nigeria. Very dark man. I look at you. I say, this guy, they will use you. They will set you up. They will destroy you. Mark my word. There was time Rhino Omokre was singing the praise of P2B and other Igbo people. Today, he knows better. You see the journey Rhino Omokre has entered is a journey of no return. There was a time I was singing the praise of Igbo Biafra people. You see this journey where I enter. Good morning. And we kept quiet. The time for church saga came. He really didn't participate in church saga, religious saga. But indirectly, you allow the people to decide. That was the right thing to do. So let's skip that one. The next time we heard again was that Igbo Ghana. He went to interview Igbo Ghana. Very dark man is telling us that, no, he's just a king. It doesn't mean anybody can be any king. Very dark man. We go soon build the upper palace of Benin for Abo. Now me go be the next Oba of Benin. And we see how happy you will be about that. But we know that's your relationship with Igbo Biafra. Mark my word, if you don't remove your body, you go regret that. And why we begin to wonder, why all of a sudden he become the savior of Igbo? Because of like, because of monetize your page, to the detriment of the future of the next generation of our people? Una no get sense. No be uncompleted video in a day. All of una go collect. Nigerians that want to know the truth will know the truth. And they will be watching you with one eye closed and one eye open. While we are looking at the Igbo saga, he jumped on the military. And I think most of you who call yourself Ratel, una know the advisor. Una know the advisor. There are people who calls me and say, guy, this thing, you cross your line, this one. I say, I understand. It's not as if they are right, but at least they are concerned. At least they want to make sure you are doing the right thing. And then Very Dark Man publish how he saved police and army. To him, he's a warrior. He saw kidnapper. Police run. Army run. He's the savior. Ah, Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man. You are still a small boy. You don't know what you are getting into. But don't worry. When you are done and your eye open, we will save you. But if you have sense, begin to disassociate from Igbo Biafra. Because you are heading to the journey that you will not return. It will destroy you. And now, why did I have to call him up? We are talking about Gentle Yahoo. Very Dark Man. Boom! Started playing Gentle Yahoo. The army are not telling us the truth. There is something they are hiding about this, which is okay. Gentle Yahoo say he have meeting with Hopus Odemwa, Imo State Governor. I don't see anything there. Each time I talk, I tell you, say, tell P2B, let's go to court so that I will tell Nigerian what I discuss with him. Do you think of that number of circumstances I can assess Peter Obi? But because of Biafra agitation, I could assess people that ordinarily, even in my lifetime, I would not be able to assess them. Are we talking about Professor Ben Wabwezi? Are we talking about Leighton Bazurike Amechi? Are we talking about... Just call the name. Many of them want to see me. Guy, come, we want to see you. Go and ask Nayangodo. Go and ask all of them. Elliot Uku. Many of them want to see me. And are they seeing me because they are part of Biafra? No. Sometimes they want to see me. Maybe you are close to Nnamdi Kanu, advising Nnamdi Kanu. I made a broadcast and I said, the day Nayangodo knew who I was, that man cried. He brought out his chaplet and started swearing that everything we said about him, if he was responsible, he started swearing. He was angry at the first time. He then looked at me and said, look at you. You're almost the age of my son. Do you know, because of you people, I have to send my only son out of the country. This is what I didn't want to do. So I didn't have access to these people because I was a kind of a big boy or because they were part of us. So tell Very Dark Black Man. Because Gentle the Yahoo went to see Hopus Odemwa, does it mean that Hopus Odemwa is the one sponsoring them? Nnamdi Kanu visited many governors, insulted all of them. All the governors in the southeast, disgraced all of them. Were they part of Nnamdi Kanu? Sometimes you know your brother is running mad and you have access to him. You can call him for a talk. But that was not the impression Very Dark Man is giving. Now, Very Dark Man is not concerned about the people Igbo Biafra has done alive in a very gruesome and horrible manner. He never talked about it. Now he's defending Biafra people. Because in case you don't know what you are doing, that is what he's doing. You see, now the Kanu matter, make on a commode body for them. And make people we know what they happen, they talk. And I can't distort the truth we want everybody to know. Because it is upon this truth we are standing on. Nigerian army and militaries will tell us the truth. Because this man, they are trying to cover something. What they can cover up. Very Dark Man, why did you not campaign for Igbo people that are being killed? Do you know the real Igbo people can't talk? Do you know the real Igbo people are living in fear? A fear of created by Nnamdi Kanu and his unknown government and Gentle Yahoo. And the other time, you were the one that came out and said, hey, let them live for Nnamdi Kanu. Why are they holding in Nnamdi Kanu? Because they want to pay bandit. Why don't you balance it? And you think by doing that, police will change. No, by destroying others, just to show that, yes, you are Nigerian youth. Which of Nigeria did that one? This our own. They could not deceive on ourselves for social media. Go and reason now. No, all these things will not solve Nigerian problem. There are many of you like that. They know the truth, but they choose to lie. Because they are influenced by their social media followers. How long are we going to do that? Just look at the political body language. You will know the truth. Let's take Rivers State, for instance. Sen Fubara has been reinstated. He has now returned to office. The reign of emergency rule is over. But there are a lot of things there that happened that is not supposed to happen. We would have started hypering it. But will it change anything? Can it solve any problem? But we pick the area that will make people pay attention. What are some of those areas? The emergency governor. Do you know these police people? The security people in government did not allow him to go yesterday. They said, "Guy, you are not going until you pay us." But he has told the whole world how much he has paid. How he recovered billions for river people. But what is his own? He's just a passerby. He has moved on. If we like, we call him from here till tomorrow. But rather, how do we move on from there? And Wike and Sen Fubara need to go back. That time when they discuss without telling river people and clear themselves up. Allow them, give them the space. But watch now, if problem begin to come now, it's going to be problem coming from Wike boys or Sen Fubara boys. Because they are not ready to tell them the truth. If I am a friend of Wike, I will say allow Sen, just allow him. Because he's there. Both of you will destroy River State. Ultimately, equally people. Look at what Amechi did. They call him the lion of the Niger Delta. Today, where the lion of the Niger Delta, power is transit. And those of you who follow Sen Fubara, tell him, Oga na your Oga. I never knew there was anybody called Sen Fubara without Wike. But that does not mean that, yes, Wike should control him. And honestly, I love Sen Fubara. But there are a lot of issues anybody can choose to hyper. But as a Nigerian youth, as a Nigerian person that want to see peace, progress, and tranquility, take over the country. Look at what is wrong and call what is wrong. Because before you know now, the next time now, the very dark man will tell you, say, no, it's time for Igbo man to be president. Igbo man must be president. But Benin man no go be president of Nigeria. Is it not time we campaign? It's time for Bender people, Midwestern region to be president of Nigeria. Or are they more Nigerian than us? But we know what drives all of you. We have been there. We have been there. We have been there. And I thank God my eye open on time. And so solving Nigerian problem does not need to massage. Confront it. Today we can't talk about Tinubu, whether it's wrong or it's right. We can't talk about Tinubu. Not because everything he's doing is right. But because there are people waiting to see the loophole to attack him. So that is when the Bible says, make allowance for each other's faults. Until we know you are irredeemable. Very dark man, focus on Nigeria people problem. Leave Igbo Biafra politics. Because that is exactly what is sustaining the challenge we are having in Nigeria. Everybody now is trying to romance with minority, majorly South. Because now we be the Mugu. And you, they play the Mugu for them. Very dark man, open your eye. This broadcast is meant for you. When Nnamdi Kanu was jumping, you must listen to Simon Ekpa. He's bringing a new dimension. He is here to change narrative. You know Simon, I no talk. Tomorrow now, Simon Ekpa don't cast. IPOB don't issue press statement. Oh, we don't know him. He's autopilot. Autopilot is not Biafra. But he was validated on Radio Biafra London. Names were mentioned. Social media warriors. Where are they? Gentle the Yahoo was parading a mod car. Grenade. Invincible. Give him Igbo title. Hamadi second. Junior. And why they were doing this thing? They made the life of so many supposed Igbo people miserable. Many villages have been abandoned. Very dark man, go to this village. Osukwokwo and the rest of them, go to this village in Imo State that has become a ghost town. And then tell us your mind. No, they deceive your fans. Also, all the atrocity of Gentle the Yahoo. No one come to your mind. The problem is Opus Odema. You people will always shoot yourself in the leg. Rogers Okorocha entered there. They attack Rogers Okorocha. Rogers, he do this one. Rogers, he do that one. Rogers, and Yahoo. Rogers, they carry a laptop. Rogers bow for them and started paying IPOB. Asking Nnamdi Kanu, when Rogers Okorocha was saying it, did you, idiot IPOB member, know that Imo State Governor Rogers Okorocha was actually paying Nnamdi Kanu from behind closed door? And they think they could use in here, and that one didn't work. And government knew what they were doing. And that is what brought Opus Odema. Opus Odema have tried to do the best they can as a governor. But the challenge he's facing is more than all of you can anticipate. He refused to bow for IPOB. He could change his body language. That is left for him and his people. And somewhere along the line, you are now friend of Igbo Biafra people. You want to join them to attack Opus Odema. Let's say, oh, Opus Odema is a terrorist. He's a bad. He's killing Igbo people. There are kidnappers in Edo State, very dark man. There are Fulani headsmen in Edo State, very dark man. There are so many places in Edo State. For your information, the car people majorly are in Orion local government. So I'm a Edo State man. Just that I can't carry 2 documents from 2 different states. That is why I continually say I am a Bender man or a Midwestern region man. Because Nigeria divide my family into 2. One side the day for Benin, Ebake. Now for Ubo job, one side the day there, another side the day for Urugudo. So if I carry a document that say which state do you belong, I say Edo and Delta. It's confusing. Since majority of them are in Delta, I choose Delta. So very dark man, all the problem in Edo State, our Edo State, what have you been doing there? Now you be Igbo savior. And now this is where I bring the broadcast to an end. But I'm telling other fellow Nigerians, content creators, don't deceive yourself. Because we are watching all of you. Call a spade a spade. Point out to the people causing the problem. My major contract here, or my major job here, or my major mission here is that Igbo Biafra Igbo Biafra will never be relevant in Nigeria again, forever. Whether they come as unity beggars, they will be exposed. Whether they come as coalition, we are waiting for them. Because Igbo Biafra are the problem of Nigeria. Sometimes because Igbo people are very emotional. When you are telling them the truth that has the capacity to save them, they become emotional. But Igbo land is deserted already by some group of idiots who cannot finish secondary school. I am your problem. And pathetically, when people like very dark man hyper you, your head will just lose out of control. All of you start, no go get sense. FFK come, he ripple. That is our in-law, FFK, our in-law. Why our in-law? If a there is there, can't even talk bad of his community. But if a now is telling you, that Biafra, he's Yoruba woman, he's telling you people, kill all your king, kill them, your king as Abutua, kill them. Ndibu. Why not tell them to kill king of war? Very emotional set of people. And so this message is simple. Solving Nigerian problem require confrontation. The reason we are not talking about Tinubu is because Tinubu may be doing the best he can, but there are a lot of vultures waiting for the slightest opportunity to ridicule him. And when they cannot succeed to do it to Tinubu, the next president, they will know they are not going anywhere. And so we see his flaws. After all, nobody is infallible. We pray he do the right thing. And I will, by way of extension, beg him, the creation of Anyoma State, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, please don't give us Anyoma State under Nedimwoko. We beg you, we want Anyoma State. But it must not have anything to do with Nedimwoko. Because you will become the president that have helped Igbo Biafra people to conquer us. Because we are not ready for what they have prepared for us. But it's just a matter of time. We will come of age. And now that you have allowed them to bring history back to school, please, let there be a board, across board, that will review what they are teaching our children. Because the era of Oduduwa fall from heaven is over. The era of Usman and Fodio come from Jamaica is over. The era of Igbo people are children of Abraham. All those cockaboo stories is a lie. This is the time to tell the people the truth. So it's not about returning history now. What are they going to teach them? The Ministry of Education will collect their own very soon. All this rubbish history. Samuel Ajayi crowd that form Igbo language. Igbo language, Yoruba man form it and give Igbo people. They call it Central Igbo. Another one come and form Central Yoruba. They call it Central Yoruba. Another one come and form Central Hausa. Where is indigenous language? And so you have buffoons on social media telling me you speak Igbo. Yeah, Igbo. Was there anything like Igbo before? Was there anything like Yoruba? So tell them the history, who we were. We have the record. Our custodians are still alive. We are not people without king. No. And that is where I will bring the broadcast to an end. Very dark man, continue that part. Hyper Igbo Biafra people. And then claim you are Nigerian youth leader. No. Hyper. Do I wait for Igbo Biafra? You hyper. We know be Igbo. We be Agbo. We be Eka. We know be Biafra. And anybody who is a Biafra in Nigeria is a criminal. Finally, you are not defending Gentle Yahoo. Tell them that Imo State governor is a bad man now. We have been hearing it from Nnamdi Kanu. Uzodinma is bleaching. Uzodinma do this one. Uzodinma do this one. You are gradually sounding like Nnamdi Kanu. Pofiakwa. We cannot come over for Biafra matter. Because for 100 lifetime, no go see waiting we see in less than 10 years. In less than a decade, waiting we see under this Igbo Biafra. All of them in 100 lifetime, you know go see. Let me take my insult and then move on. I see Achoibe, I greet you, good morning from here. And I see Kevin, he say good morning. I greet you, Kevin. Achoibe, I greet you. Igwe Abuchi, I greet you. Of course, this is just a lot of progressive-minded Nigerians. I see Ancestry, I greet you. He's a very dark man, he's now IPOB sympathizer. We should understand that sympathizing with IPOB automatically is silencing a lot of Igbo people that cannot speak up. Check before I started exposing Igbo Biafra people. No Igbo person outside the jail. No Igbo person outside the jail. could speak out and condemn the atrocities, unethical behavior of those animals who say they are Igbo Biafra. Nobody does that. He boldened some of them, like Blessed Dawn. He Ijeli boldened some of them, like that man, DBS something that have gray hair and the rest of them. There are some of them who still tap on that anointing to expose the unethical behavior of Igbo Biafra people. But we see what their body language. They look like very dark man. But when we came, more people began to come out. And that is why we beg them. This is not talking down on anybody anymore. This is about saving your own people. You can't mix us with Igbo people. Turn that way, go fire all of them, and I never prepare for it. But does it mean we hate Igbo people? There are things you do, we don't do. And you're sasso. Why can't you respect that? Your arrogancy makes us sick. No Igbo Biafra person to insult here. I see Uzua. I greet you, Uzua. Igbo Abuchi say using Igbo people to do comment on one day in cup go full. When it's supposed to focus on Nigeria, the red government parasitate head, we don't know what to do. In the can't defend gentle Yaku, in the can't draw Imo State government. One for Imo State youth brain, now they cannot don't collect and go Ibino Pabe. They can't talk rubbish here. No Igbo Biafra to insult me so that John Domon will remove him. I see John there. And what did he say? He said, George, Unibe, you are okay. Thank you, John. Where is Igbo Biafra? I see good luck. He said, I will download this video and keep it for very dark man. Please do. Send it to him. Same with Igbo people do meeting for China. This guy, man, they don't lose him. Now money they look for now. Waiting no concern Nigeria. They carry on for her. They say a Nigerian leader. Who does that? We don't see supreme leader. For now, they cannot to deny his accusation, association with the Gentle the Yahoo. He now fell sick. All of a sudden, they cast him on EPA. Before you know, Gentle the Yahoo is busted. Many of them will be busted. If I were the Nigeria security agent, you don't even need to announce them. Just they come out them, they keep them, make their brain they cool down. In 1 month, they will be born again. Carry Bible, give them. Make them come out, come confess. Somebody like Gentle the Yahoo, as when I be catch him like this, when I put him somewhere, in the morning I send Reverend Father to come pray for her. Psychologically, make them born again. So by the time you leave her, you go carry big Bible. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided. He now begin to tell you when he was Gentle Yahoo. He will be the best evangelism to save others. Now his opus or them is the problem. I have told you, do you know how many governors? Do you know how many dignitaries? Do you know how many personalities who want to see me? Some of them are sympathizers. Some of them think we are getting it wrong. Some of us want to advise us. One of them said, you people have a voice now in Nigeria. Why don't change this IPOB to a political movement? You'll be able to get what you want. Some of the people in DOS told you Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu say, no, we don't work with politicians, but they collect money for back from them. No, we don't want politicians because they want to become political governors maker. No, imagine before IPOB were designated a terrorist group, that in that era, we become a political party. Make us see who will win any election for South, South, or Southeast without IPOB endorsement. But Nnamdi Kanu didn't care for that. He cared for our monthly contribution. He cared for the power he enjoyed. He became God. Tell very dark man, that Igbo Biafra matter, make a come out in body. If he feels he's a God, we will put his righteousness to the test. We are saying it too because some people, they believe you. We don't mumu that mumu. We don't pass that level. No, if you be Igbo person, you the reason. Check that time IPOB was not a terrorist group. Who be police to say me we no protest? It was when they found out that criminality has been involved. That is when they changed their pattern. I remember when we did protest for Donald Trump inauguration. DSS came to us. Asked the chief security officer then. Let me not call his name. DSS came to him because he was standing with me. Because they knew him. They were not hunted for any of us. They told to us, please, this Aba road, you people cannot block it. Organize your people. Be on one lane. You can't block the 2 lane. We don't want to have confrontation with you people. And then they told everybody, stay in 1 lane. But the purpose of protest was for Nnamdi Kanu to sacrifice those people. Because he always have another group behind. Headed by Amarachi. And tell them to block the road. Because what they want is to shut down the city. Port Harcourt city. But it's not shutting down Abiao. Njoshi. That very dark man. This Igbo Biafra hyper. Make it focus on waiting make people like and they do. This Igbo Biafra matter. He go collect his own. no Igbo Biafra person, they will come later.